Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Tony Fitton here, aka Pond Boy, coming to you from this side of the pond. I might take some of Doug Polk's work, analyze his analysis, see what he says about that. I wonder if he gives me a cease and desist letter. Well, I got to Wednesday night's tournament game, only to be informed that that was the last week for the points. So I thought I had 2 more weeks, but there was one, that was the last week. So basically I was 1.5 points ahead of River, 3.5 points ahead of Iceman. So I had to not go out before those guys and end up ahead of them on the points to win the winter season. So it was a great game, lots of toing and froing, lost a couple of putts early, but then I started to run good, won some great hands, played some good aggressive poker, and ended up chopping with Iceman, and therefore I won the winter season. Triple champion, 3 times winner. I won last winter, last summer, and this winter. Next Wednesday is the end of season tournament. We have a bigger tournament, although that doesn't determine the season winner, but it is a nice tournament just to cap the end of the season. So next Wednesday I'll get the trophy. Woohoo! Thank you, River, for going all in with pocket 4s. When people behind you, you should have known better. People behind you, one guy had aces, one guy had jacks. The guy with aces won, knocked you out. Then all I had to do is last one more spot so that Iceman couldn't overtake me on points if he ended up winning. And managed to do that, so thank you, River. Now then, let me talk about the trip to Memphis. It's off. I can't go. My wife and daughter are still going to go down to the Elvis Museum and they are looking forward to that immensely. But I can't go with them. I'm decided to stay at home. We look after my wife's father, and he wasn't well this last couple of weeks, so I'm going to stay home and keep an eye on him, look after him while my wife's away, so she can have a good time. She's always wanted to go down to Memphis and see Elvis's place, Graceland, all that type of thing. So the least I can do is, for all the good stuff she does and lets me go play poker and golf, I'm going to stay at home. Gladly, I'm going to stay at home and look after her dad and the little ones. So no problem. Hope she has a great time. Now when she gets back, I am going to go away to a casino resort. I haven't decided which one yet. There's a few in mind. Spend a night or two away playing some poker. I'll be able to get some good stuff for the vlog. Maybe one or two casinos, but definitely one. So that'll be good, and I'm looking forward to that. I saw yesterday where Doug Polk had to take down some videos for copyright infringement, cease and desist letter he received, and I think under the fair use act of some of that YouTube content, the fair use act covers taking a small piece of footage and analyzing it and changing it into something educational. So I hope that all gets itself resolved, because he does some really good hand reviews. Really he has a lot of followers who like his stuff. He has a few who doesn't like his stuff, but they don't have to watch, do they? But all the people who follow him really get a lot, I think, out of his knowledge and hand reviews. Alex Torelli does the same. The poker guys do the same. So I would hate for those guys to have to stop, because I think they do some great stuff. So shout out to those guys. May you continue to do some good analysis for the poker masses, and I might do a couple of those type of analysis myself in the future, but I don't profess to be at their level. Those guys are proven high roller type poker players, more advanced than I am, but I certainly gain a lot from those. I'd like to do a couple myself. I might do it from the opposite perspective, where I give more of an insight into the average player of what he's thinking and why he should be thinking more on the level and the terms in a hand of those guys. So instead of reacting really fast to something and just doing the same thing all the time, they need to think and analyze the situation more like those guys do, and think of it in deeper terms with regard to what's going on in the hand, what the likely range of holdings the other guy has, etc, etc. And I think the way they analyze hands is just fantastic with regard to the knowledge coming across in the videos into your head. You'd be a fool not to take a lot of that on board, you know, and improve your own game. How many times do we find ourselves in a particular situation and making the wrong move because we didn't think about it, or because we don't know about it, or we don't know any better, you know? And this is what I'm saying. Every day, if you can learn one little thing, change one little thing, improve in one little aspect, then at the end of the year, you'll be vastly improved. You'll know 300 plus new, better ways of thinking, ways of acting, actions. You're going to be an improved poker player. So those guys are good. I hate for it to all stop, all that hand analysis stuff. I might take some of Doug Polk's work, analyze his analysis, see what he says about that. I wonder if he gives me a cease and desist letter. Sorry, Doug, if you're watching, just joking. Bye for now.